Number 11. Oh. Number 1. I just woke up, sorry. I'm not very good at numbers either. My mom gets so mad at me when I don't do numbers right. Thank you, my homie. Can I pick the number 10? Can I please pick the number 10? No, I'm kidding. I want the number 1. I'll take the number 1. I'm not greedy. If you want to just send $1, it's fine. No, just... I'd like to pick the number 1, please. Cristiano Ronaldo. You're my hero, by the way. CR. Number 37. Cristiano Ronaldo. You're my hero. Well, that's gonna leave a mark. It's a tough level. I can't believe how cold out it is. It's August and it's freezing. It's freezing right now. If you slept outside last night, you were freezing. If you're outside sleeping right now this morning in Manitoba, you're freezing. It's a cold, damp breeze going across us. And I shouldn't have went camping. I shouldn't have went camping with 3 dudes again. Not again. I'm ranked 33rd in the world right now. I can't believe how awesome at this game I am. How's that pink car getting 300 moves a second? I'm getting 12. Like, what? You're what? Yep. Yep. Hi, Tiggs. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I got your fresh food, fresh water yesterday. 5 in the morning. It's today, 5 a.m. I did it again at 3 a.m. And I got you at 12:30. So you woke me up 3 times in a matter of about 5 hours. Yeah. Daddy not even that tired. I'm so used to getting sleep deprived. Kaya ain't got nothing on me. Let me be specific. Okay, guys, it is morning time here in Canada. The cat wants more treats, so we get him. He's having chicken and rice, like you wouldn't believe. Good boy. He's had about 6 cans of chicken and rice. So as soon as you guys can send money now, because we are broke here with cat food bills going up. I don't think any country wants to feed your cats for free. I don't know why. We should have programs where cat food is free for people who are not rich. You know what I mean? Corporations are too rich now. Banks just are so rich it's not a thing anymore. Banks are turning into corporations pretty much. They're buying other entities overnight. So get dressed, put some shorts on. I gotta hang a railing. I painted, sanded everything. I gotta do a touch up in this pantry here. That's done. And I'm gonna go to Home Depot later on today. I got some other stuff happening today, so right now it's just about getting things organized. And that's what we're doing right now. Okay. Yeah, I love you. So, once you get these things done, I don't have to water the gardens or anything, which is an awesome. Usually around this time of the year, it's very important. You saturate your yards. Holy crap. We need to put some salt or we need to dry out our backyards, you know what I mean? My backyard's bone dry, I'm a boss. Absolute fucking legend, but... Alright. For breakfast today, it's going to be toast. And I'm going to ensure that I don't burn it today. We'll have a slice of toast, we get our vitamins in us, protein shake, and then that's it. I had my electrolytes very, very late yesterday. I should have had them much earlier. But that's how she goes. So, that looks like a good move. I always want to make sure I've taken a lot of time now, because this level I haven't passed it for how many rounds. I'll give it to my wife here in a second. She'll pass it first try, but right now this is what we're doing. So, protein shakes, I guess. So electrolytes here. Oh, geez. Put the Alfredo there. Put this in the paper towel dispenser. This garbage. Good morning. recycling is nearly complete. I gotta take it out to complete it, but the cat wants to go out too, but he's gotta eat his damn chicken and rice I just put in there. But as soon as I go over by the dining room, he switches out of thinking about eating and he goes right back to wanting to go outside. So I let him go out a lot. Don't think I don't. I'm an outdoor person. I know my cat should be too. It's dangerous for him out there. My cat's 20 years old and he gets sick. Any temperature change and my cat gets sick. So you guys worry about your animals. You couldn't care for my animal half as good as I do. So please shut the fuck up, please. None of you are on my level. I am the pussy whisperer. Ask any woman. Ask any hot, good woman. Okay, so here's the only recycling I got right here. Back into there. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we're going to talk about recycling and things after. We're going to talk about garbage and recycling later on. What do we do with all the garbage YouTube channels on here, right? Well, folks, you know what that means. We've clearly run out of time. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope you all have a wonderful morning. This show is about having a good time. I tell off trolls. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you love hearing me tell off trolls, if you find it hilarious when I tell off a beady-eyed troll, join me next week as we tell off trolls all week long on YouTube, like a boss. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do some videos on trolls. I got a bunch of pictures of what these trolls look like, and we're going to feature them on the show next week. All sorts of different pictures. These are people who have YouTube channels and make horrible YouTube videos about other people. Let's see what they think when the shoe is placed on the other foot now. Of course, I'm not going to do exactly what they do, but we're going to out these people once and for all, and we're going to demand that Google either ban them or that Google be charged with aiding and abetting bullies and gang stalkers. I work for this corporation, right? I work for Google, so it falls under like employee protection type of thing. You guys won't really understand until you understand. If you ever have a mom or anything, she's probably been sexually harassed in the office. So, it's that law. Not the sexual harassment, but it's the harassment. If you ever have a mother that worked in the police force or any secret agency, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have a mother who worked for any politician, again, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You see the correlations? Pretty messed up, eh? So, when you know, you know. Toasted tomato sandwich is going down. Ancient breakfast bread.
I've just been around too long and I don't take shit. The difference between a lot of you is you haven't been around as long and you've always taken shit. So you don't know the difference, right? You don't know how not to, right? You love taking shit, right? As you get older, sometimes you acquire a backbone. When I was a kid, I used to beat up older people with a backbone, you understand? So when I was a kid, remember, you cannot be me. And there's specific reasons for that. I know a lot of you are really cocky and you have a huge ego and you think your dink's bigger than it is. Trust me, mine's huge and I'm not even that big a guy. I'm telling you, number two, you're not as tough as you think you are. It don't matter what I look like. What matters is how much stuff I've done in my life. You haven't done nothing compared to me. Nothing. Are you a world champion soccer superstar? Quickly say no. Unless you're black. And are you a world champion badminton player? Can you swim forever? Oh, you don't think badminton's an important sport? You know what you used to fight with, right? That's right. Your legs and your feet and your hands and your head and your elbows. Now think about what I use when I throw my racket at 75 billion miles per hour down somebody's throat when I'm smashing a birdie. Just bam! And that's not a birdie. It's not a bird. It's a birdie is badminton is a sport that uses a plastic little thing, a foil, and it flies through the air. And it's plastic. Again, I'm going to say it's plastic. That's called a birdie. But again, I don't know how many. Do you know Jackie Chan played badminton? Jackie Chan's favorite sport is badminton. He could kick all your dad's asses in 5 seconds. He's like 90. Imagine what I could do. I'm Icelandic German dude. I outweigh him 5-1. I'm like 3 feet taller than him. And my feet are size 12. Do you want some of this? Oh yeah, no, we'll get to the soccer part. I can take a soccer ball and turn it into a meteorite that with a flame on the back. Halley's Comet and Baba Boop was seen flowing through the air in Winnipeg about 75 times at a soccer field in Winnipeg. Oh no, wait, shit, that's just the hash man kicking a ball. You don't have to believe me. Come kick a ball with me. You will not like kicking a ball with me. I got a kick on me. I got a hoof. I got a hoof on me so hard you don't want no part of it. Okay? Now imagine you take away the ball. Oh, let me tell you a little story because there's a backstory on this. You do know the point of this story? Well, first the badminton one. No, second we'll go to the soccer one. Remember how fast I hit that badminton birdie, right? Smash. You've seen the size of my arms, right? Like when I actually work out and stuff. Then forget that. Just remember that my arms move at the speed of grease lightning. Okay? Now we're going to go to the soccer. You know soccer players kick 66% harder than the average soccer player? Pro soccer players kick 66% harder than the average proper soccer player. If you're a feeble dweeb that can barely kick a ball 40 feet and it's rolling across the ground and you can't bend a ball, we're nowhere near the same level. I am like 8,666 times more powerful than your kick. Now you have to ask yourself, take away the ball, put you there, you want to feel one? Now you take away the birdie, put your head there, you want to feel 50 in 10 seconds? So think about what you say. Be careful, tread lightly. Because there are real powerful men out there that have done a lot of things you can. And then we're going to get into the facts. I've been bullied, as a teenager. I was bullied by older people, not just me, all my friends. And we would go and we would stomp out some dudes 5 years older than us. In grade 8, we'd beat up a dude that just graduated last year. Because he'd be chasing us down the street. We'd be running with our backpacks. Fuck! I got 900 pounds of homework in my bag because I'm stupid. Fuck! And I hit him with my bag. I hit him with my bag of books. I swung it in a circle, fucking airplane spin, and I chucked it right at his shins, and it put him right into the dirt. I told my teacher I lost all my fucking books, and it's this guy's fault, and I ain't paying for none of it. She's like, "Dory, I'll take care of it." I never told my mom though, and I lost my favorite backpack. I was pissed about that. He stole my backpack. It didn't matter. I tuned him a couple years later, and I told him this is for stealing my backpack. He went to he was a bar star, and he thought he was something special. I was something special. I'm like, hey, I gotta teach you a lesson. And he didn't like that. He's way older than me. I said, right now I gotta teach you a lesson. And so we took a little stroll out a couple doors, and before you knew it, he was flat out within 5 seconds. And before anyone could really get outside, they were like, what the fuck, how'd you hit him with a bat or what? I'm like, where's the bat? I'm like, I'm gonna get a fucking bat. Right here, bro, right here. No part of it. And that's when I was 18, 19, you know, this dude was 23, 24, something like that. You want no part of this. He outweighed me by 60 pounds easy. He was a foot taller than me. You want no part of this, bud. For fun, when I was a kid, we used to spar. I hang around with people that are 5, 6, 7 years older than me. My whole life. And they were the coolest people, too, by the way. They weren't like, I don't know, there's meffers that hang out with, like, older men because they have, like, access. That wasn't me. I wasn't a goof. I was a cool guy, and I like to hang around with cool people. So we went to, every week we would like go to somebody else's house and fight in the backyard. Just for fun. Like we were grown, we were men, right? Where I'm from, people actually are men when you're 15. Same thing in the bush in Africa. You're a man when you're 12 or something like that, you know what I mean? Where I'm from, well, you know, you can hit 12, 13, 14, 15 is the average. I had a dude in my school, he had a mustache when he was 12. And he was part black. So I was like, dude, you were a full grown man. You were a 12, bro. He had a bigger mustache than my teacher. I was like, fucking dude, high five every day I saw him. Like, that mustache is getting thicker, bro. I'm looking at him like, geez, man. I'm like, do you think I'll ever have a mustache? He's like, yeah, I see a hair. I'm like, what? You see a hair? Yeah. He's like, yeah, you probably have a mustache, dude. I'm like, you think so? Yeah. It was awesome. I got a mustache. Because of that guy, probably. Rooting for me, you know? I don't like that guy anymore, but it's weird. His oldest brother, knows my wife. Isn't that hilarious? I don't know if she's ever met him, but her family knows my old friend's oldest brother that I used to play basketball with all the time. Like, all the time. And again, he's about 5 years older than me. 4 or 5, I don't know. But there's proof right there. And if I ever get that guy to tell my wife stories, my wife would be like, huh? What? She's not even gonna believe it. And he'd be like, yeah, this dude here, yeah, he threw a guy up on top of a garage, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. When you know, but when you don't, you learn the hard way real fast. Don't fuck with an Icelander. Don't mimic an Icelander. Don't fucking put down an Icelander. We think different, right? You want to be crude and evil? I'll be crude and evil on next level, and I'll make sure you're never crude and evil again. You don't have to believe me. Do you want me to come at you? I can come at you with words, or if you're so dare, you know. There's other things we could do, right? But I hate trolls. I can't stand people that just go live or just want to put people down all day, you know? I want to take my hand and just slap their teeth right out of their face. And it wouldn't be the first time. I was at a fish shed one time and I absolutely belted dude who threatened Buddy with a knife. I said, you get out of this fish shed right now. And then he put the knife down and I dragged him right out the door. And he stood, and he's like, this guy was like 15 years older than me. I was 19 or 20. This guy was 35. And he is the biggest alky you could imagine. And he's dirty. This dude is dirty. This dude has fought more than me 10 times, tenfold. Doesn't mean he won, but this dude he's cray cray. and he's mean, and he's very strong. And I'm hyperventilating. I'm so scared, but I'm not letting my buddy get. And my buddy's smaller than me. He's older than me. He's this guy's age, but this guy likes to push my buddy around. And I work for my buddy. And this guy is just in the shed being a loser. He's not even supposed to be there. So, and I'm this guy's, and I'm the guy that's getting threatened, his employee. And so I don't have to do nothing. I'm the youngest person. I'm like half their age. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to stick up for anybody just because I'm a legend. I choose to do the right thing, right? I de-escalate as fast as possible. I don't like people that use weapons. I can't stand people that use weapons. If I see someone with a weapon, you're getting tuned 10 times harder. There's no question. 10 times. I'll find an opening and you won't understand. Or I'll grab an equalizer. You know, if you got something that's only a foot long, I'll grab a 2-foot long thing. And I don't know if you know this, but I played racket sports. My hands move faster than you will ever imagine. So you're not going to have a chance to like swing. And I move like grease lightning myself. So I can back up and defend myself faster than you can even think what to do next. I'm behind you. I've now put you in a full Nelson, and now you are sleeping. You are now on the ground and you are being duct taped to the wall so I can leave. You understand? So yeah. I mean, people out there are stupid. You know, I come across a lot of stupid people. There were people stealing at the store yesterday. There was cops 12 or 14 feet away from them, and they were stealing. At 9 p.m. at a grocery store in Winnipeg. There was 3 different cop cars outside 3 different buildings when I went grocery shopping and shopping at Home Depot, Freshco, and I went by Tim Hortons and there was a cop car like sideways with cops out like arresting people at all 3 locations yesterday at 9 p.m. on Regent. Like, you can't make this shit up. And I was only out for like 9 minutes at each spot. Like, it was crazy that they all had an incident within a 10-minute window of going to each different place that's not even connected to each other. You know what I mean? That's not normal. That is very excessive. Very. And again, I'm an analytics guy and I pay attention. That is not normal. Once a night, we always see a cop car in front of, the Home Depot that I go to. There's always a cop car inside or outside. But the last 2 times we went, there was 3 cop cars, like, arresting somebody as we got there. Like, what is up with the Home Depot parking lot? So yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, I've just been training, sparring this whole time so I could go grocery shopping in Winnipeg at 45, you know? So, on the next episode, we'll probably talk about something different. I'm not sure what it'll be. But I just think trolls are so pathetic. Most trolls can't even fucking run. And you have the gall and the nerve to pick on someone that could absolutely fucking tune you in a heartbeat. There's something wrong. And it's not, you don't do this to me. You go pick on other people on the internet. Like, trolls are so pathetic. There are probably like 10-year-old boys that could beat the living crap right out of you, But you think you're tough. You know what I mean? It's because you're so lost in your mind. You're probably like, oh, I would always do this, and then time comes and your little vagina comes out and you're a dude. You know what I mean? Like, if there's ever been a problem, you went fucking running the other way because you're a puss. You're a puss. You can pretend like you got big muscles and that you're really strong, but the facts are in, bud. The only tough guy is the one talking right now, and it ain't you. It's the one holding the mic, and it's the dude with 30K videos on YouTube. It'll never be